Okay, so the people keep on asking, or people saying that like use that automation, use this, or learn Python, learn Revit API. So there's a confusion. One person has come and saying that use or learn Revit API, and some other person has come and not Revit API. First, you have to learn Python. No, the third person will come and confuse him again. Learn C sharp. So the main person is not interested in anything at all because he don't know how to start. The right direction I'm going to explain you today. Where do you exactly start? Okay, fine. We are purely into the BIM automation, and we have trained around like 600 plus students till now, and we have developed around like 125 add-ons, more than 125 add-ons for 25 to 30 clients till now. Okay, 25 to 30 clients till now. Well, and we have like developed around like some sort of a parametric designs, I mean architectural designs. Okay, around like how many, maybe very few, 5 or 6, that's it, because it's very hard to get these projects. To be frank, it's very hard to get the people who
Hello.
use like a rhino with a grasshopper. uh, we generally call it as a parametric designs. Okay, I'm going to explain you this, even I'm going to show you what is it exactly even. Okay, so yeah, someone call me actually. Who is that? Someone call me.
Yes, me. I'm Namuddin, and
Yeah,
I
tell me,
joined your
Naman.
session as a demo. So it's a demo, or you are giving some short training like that?
No, 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 no. It's a demo. Actually, it is sort of a questionnaire part, dear. Okay, so I mean, if I receive any phone call, the people keep on asking different set of questions. So, what is that? What is this? I can't see. You guys are now 88 people. So, how can a person handle this 88 calls with each call 20 to 30 minutes? Not possible, right? Correct. So that is the reason. Your shared screen is not clear, is it? Please check your network, ma'am. Okay, fine. So it's not possible to handle 88 calls with a 20-30 minutes duration. So that is the reason. It's just like a group meeting. It's just like a group meeting. Okay, just like group. Don't please unmute your mics if you until unless you have any question. Okay, fine. Thank you. So we have created around like parametric architecture parametric designs like 5 to 6. Okay, 5 or 6 similar to that, not even more than that. Okay, and we I think we have got three appreciations from clients. Three appreciations since we haven't asked them, since they provided like a sort of a three project appreciations on automation, not on Revit modeling or nothing. Okay, Hush Patel, please share recording. You have to drop your email ID, Hush. Okay, to get this recording. Fine. On. Okay. So this is what we are. And now, when it comes to the trainer capabilities, when it comes to the trainer capabilities, here I'm going to be a trainer till the end of the training. I am going to be a trainer. And my name is Kumar, and I'm a director of this company. Okay, I'm just director of this company, and I have total 12 years of experience in BIM, 12 years of experience in BIM. And when it comes to the automation, I have around like 5 plus years on automation itself. Only 5 plus years of on automation. So this day I have started in 2015. I have seen an interface of Dynamo. Then of course, I did many mistakes. I joined there, here, learned Python, joined for C sharp, and did. I'll explain you my story. Okay, when it comes to the career path. Okay, I don't want you guys to do the same thing and don't want to lose your money. Okay, don't invest on the wrong things. Okay, I'm going to explain you everything when it comes to the career path. Okay, so in this training part, uh, actually we are going to start a training from tomorrow. Most probably by tomorrow, or don't know exactly. As of now, the decision is from tomorrow. I mean, from September 10th it has to start. Well, so this timings is 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. in the sense. after your office hours, you are going to attend this. You're going to attend this. Okay, so if you keep on tired, I mean, if you're busy with any schedules, don't worry, you will get the recorded videos every day. Okay, you'll get the recorded videos every day. Don't worry about that. Okay, and in this, it's total like a 2 hours. It's like 2 hours per day. Every day, I'm gonna show you a new picture, new movie. You literally decide, okay, this guy is going to show something hell again for the 2 hours. But the 2 hours is a completely like some sort of an action movie, some sort of a comedy movie. You can enjoy like anything. And it's my promise. I made you every day, every minute is productive, and which makes, I mean, I don't teach generally like the way it looks like an with a Telugu movie with an English subtitles. No, exactly like that. Okay, so uh, everybody can easily understand. Okay, in this 2 hours a day, 30 minutes is yours. The first 15 minutes, and the last 15 minutes, last 15 minutes is yours. And 1 hour 30 minutes, the in between 1 hour 13 minutes, sorry, 30 minutes, it's my time. Okay, so if you have any questions once you practiced, if you have any questions, you can come and join early, and you can ask me any doubts. If the keep on like in every batch we do have a 20 to 30 people. In every batch we have a 20 to 30 people. Okay, so if keep on asking the questions, if you guys, if in your team members, if you guys are keep on asking questions, so we will be extending this. We will be extending this, what, not 2 hours duration, maybe 2 hours duration also can be extended. Here the question like Q&A part will be extended. Please mute your mics, everybody. Thank you. Q&A part will be extended until unless everybody questions clear. I never go into the topic at all, because I have that kind of phobia. If I have something running in my mind, I have to ask trainer. I have to ask this trainer. Can I ask him? Can I disturb him now? No, with that question, even I can't focus on the training part. Okay, you have a question now. Okay, fine. Tell me. Tell me, dear. Tell me, dear.
Yeah,
Unmute.
yeah. Hi, Kumar.
Yeah, hi.
Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me. Yeah.
I'm asking the scope regarding the MEP. Like I was involved mostly 5 years with the MEP,
Hmm.
MEP services modeling Revit. So what is
Hmm.
the scope for me in this session? Like MEP is related in Dynamo, Python, and the languages.
Good. 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 I'm gonna explain you. So you're asking scope for MEP. Okay. Scope for MEP, guys. Okay. To be frank, in one single line, even I'm also from MEP background. I'm not from architecture or structure background. I'm from MEP background, but still I can design architecture and structure using the automation tools. Okay, fine. Well, and anyways, I'll come to that again. Okay, thanks for your question, HP. What's your good name? I don't forgot to ask you. What's your good name?
Yeah, it's Hemant Goyal.
Hamant Goyal. Okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah,
so 20 to 30 people. Thanks. 20 to 30 people. Q&A part will be extended until unless you clear all your questions. So if it takes around like 45 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, let it be. There won't be session at all on that day. Okay. First, I have to clear everything like what you're asking for. Okay. So then we'll come into the topic. Now, the second thing is generally most of the people ask me, so by the end of the training, like, am I able to write my own script? Why you're waiting till, why I don't want you to wait for till the end of the training. From the third day itself, you will start writing your own scripts. And I'm not kidding, it is proved. It's proved. Okay, if you have, I mean, if you're here with any person reference, go and ask them. They're with on the third day itself, you will be start writing your own scripts with a very, very confident. Okay, first of all, I have to take that fear from your mind. There is a concept, there is a beautiful concept in coding part, where if you join anywhere like any Python or C or Java, They do start with that concept itself. So the same concept I do teach you, but not exactly like a programmer's perspective. I don't teach you like a array. This guy have a programming experience. He can able to understand. My role is he has paid. Let it be. Whether he understand or not doesn't matter. It's not like that. 20 to 30 people. Everybody, every single person should understand the concept, and otherwise I don't leave anyone. Understand? And you will be start writing your scripts from the third day itself, and my promise it's my promise. Okay. And fine. So this 20 to 30 people, I would focus on the slow learners. I will focus on slow learners, because fast learners, I'm so sorry, spelling mistake. I'll focus on slow learners. Okay. Because if you're a first time learner, you can easily understand the concepts. Anyway, I explain the concept in a spoon feeding method. It's a spoon feeding method completely. Spoon feeding method. Okay. I don't know. I can write out this number of points. So I do explain each and every concept in a spoon feeding method. When it comes to the training, okay, we have 10 to 15 topics, guys. 10 to 15 main topics actually. Okay. So this 10 to 15, let's say we generally call it as a key concepts. Instead of topics, we can call it as a key concepts or root concepts. Let's say root concepts. Okay. Let's call it as a root concepts. Each and every concept kill each concept will kill 2 hours. Okay, generally I can explain the same concept in 2 minutes. I can explain the same concept in 20 hours also. You understand the way? I don't know, seriously, I have seen sort of courses. They're saying learn Dynamo in 2 to 3 hours. I don't know how it's possible. Even I do explain a concept for 2 to 3 hours. How can you learn such a language? It's not a tool to learn. It's not a tool, it is a concept actually. Okay. You should understand that concept in the sense you are completely new to a different subject. How can you digest a new concept? uh, I mean, can you guys text me like how many of you? There are one not four people here. I want to know how many of you are doing this R&D since 6 months or 1 year. Can you please? I just want to know how many of you are doing this R&D from last 6 months or 1 year. How many of you? Tell me, to be frank, no worries. My next topic, which is related to that same thing. Okay, I'm not criticizing anyone here. Okay, just the people should know, like since how long you've been practicing it. Prabhat, good. I really, Abhi, please, me, good. From 6 months doing R&D. Saftar, good. Malik, Inamuddin, you, okay, good. From 6 months, yeah. Anyone? S- Just R&D, no practice. Good. From how long, I ask? From how long you're doing this R&D? I'm doing from past 3 months. Vinod. Okay, good. I try to learn from LinkedIn but not able to understand or left Charilu. Very good. I'll take this point again. More than a year. Ayaz. Okay. Abdullah, 3 months. Prabhat. 1.5 year. Is it? Okay, fine. Naresh, just for 2 months. Kumar, is this automation only for designing and detailing? Would there analytics automation? Oh, Rupesh, you are asking about analytics. Yep, you can do that too. To be frank, okay. I'll come to this, Rupesh. Remind me again, okay. I am from civil background and is not proficient in coding. No worries. We are not going to write even single line of a code in our training part. But still, you can call as a BIM developer. How? I'll explain you that later. Okay, in today's session itself. Don't leave without any reason, because if you leave, you may miss a lot of answers. Okay, fine. Rashikran, 1 month. Amit from 2 months. Jatin Sharma, 1 month. I tried to learn from YouTube, but it was difficult. Good. Was it? I'm gonna answer this. Everything. Can we create steel new connection using Dynamo? Yes, you can, Shabas. If you want me to show, I'll show you today. No worries. Everyone, I want to remove modeler from my designation. Ah, okay, good. Good. Learned from LinkedIn 3 months back. Just started practicing. Good, Vijay. Okay, fine. Thanks for your learn from LinkedIn 3 months. Okay, keep on typing, keep on typing. Okay, I'll come to each and everyone's answer. Okay, so there are many people have been practicing like more than like 6 months, 1 year. I have seen those people. They wasted. I can say that the people wasted their time. How many of you agree with me? The money is more important than time. How many of you agree with me? Money is more important than time. At a time we can get it back. No, money we cannot get it once we spend. Am I right? Am I right? You not agree? Charilu. Okay. No. Yes, Narasimha Rao. Very good. Yes. Oh, money is important. Oh, great. No, time is important. Time is money. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So I don't know why you people seriously wasting. Okay, I do agree. There are some sort of a languages. You keep on typing. I would like to read all this one time. Mm. If there are any funny answers, it gives me some need to balance both. Perfect, Viswateja. Very perfect. Need to balance both. Exactly. Good. Okay, fine. In my last batch, I have around like 20 to 25 people who have joined. But unfortunately, they are like working professionals. So by the third day or fourth day, they keep on watching through with recorded videos, and whenever they're available, so they will fix a time on weekends for 15-30 minutes, and they keep on clearing their questions. Okay, money can buy time sometimes. Is it? How, man? I don't understand this, Hashal. Anyways, we'll come to this later. Okay, so what I'm asking, yeah, they are having like around like 6 months experience. They do 1.5 year R&D experience, and but still, okay, they don't know the concepts which have been taught in just in one second day, first or second day. Your 6 months R&D experience, which is equal to my 1 day, 2 days training. Trust me, seriously, you will be overfed every day with my tips and tricks till the end of the training. Okay, and one thing, second thing. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you a lot of tips and tricks, lot of tips and tricks. Okay, and something I forgot to say that. Array, I forgot the topic, man. What was the next one? YouTube, which one is better? I'll come to that, Jatin. I'll come to that. Okay. So I'm gonna or feed you with the concepts which I'm gonna teach you every day. You will say, sir, I just need a break, and everything. Okay. And every topic will take around like a 2 to 3 hours. Okay. I mean, 2 to 3 hours. Generally, I would like to sort it out and to not stretch it more than 2 hours. Sometimes it may at 15 minutes or 20 minutes may agree. Okay, may like extend, but not exactly like a 3 hours. Don't worry at all. Okay, I forgot to some explain something here. Hmm? Okay, well, let's get into the another one. So what was that? No, I can't go beyond than that if I with software comes into BIM automation. I'll explain you, Malik. I forgot a key point here. What was that? Lot of tips and tricks. See, yeah, I got it now. Okay, and I have a sort of some sort of a what do you say exactly? You call I thought like everybody seen this movie, some sort of a Nani movie, hero Nani movie. He forgot everything. Okay, suddenly, okay, I do have that. So in the day one itself, I do inform everyone, Array, if I forgot anything, please keep on remind me, keep on remind me. Okay, so now in this demo also I'm requesting you, if I stop stop somewhere. Oh yeah, balibali magadu, correct. Okay, so exactly the same thing, I do have that kind of a thing. Okay, fine. and I don't leave your topics. Okay, I'll never forget even single topic. Okay, everything, each and everything will be explained when it comes to the Dynamo and your thing. Don't worry. Okay, and now, yeah, and don't expect any scripts from my training. That's very important. Okay, so it has to be very very clear. Don't expect any scripts. Any scripts. I don't teach any scripts at all. I don't teach any scripts. I mean, sir, you are not teaching any scripts. Of course, I do teach script. It doesn't mean I don't teach you scripts at all. My intention is very clear. I want you to write the scripts. I want you to write your own scripts, own scripts. But how? If I don't teach the scripts, how can you write the scripts? If I teach you a script, you can write the same script. If I teach you the scripts, you do write exactly the same. Is it a childhood like a writing assignment or something? Huh? No, right? My intention is, well, we'll be creating scripts during. Yeah, of course, Ankit. Yeah. So I don't teach you the scripts. I want you to write the scripts. So how do you write a script without a concept? That concepts I'm going to teach you. That concepts I'm going to teach you in this. The root concepts I'm going to teach you. Why it has to be exactly. Okay, and how do you exactly read it? I'm going to explain you what is this and what are the concepts in our demo itself. Okay, so I'm going to teach the fishing. Yeah, very good man, Kumar Paidipalli. Yes, correct. It's like teaching us how to do fishing, not to buy a fish. Yeah, of course, similar to that. Okay, I don't teach you scripts and don't expect any huge scripts having like 150 notes. Not exactly. Okay, if you understand the script, if you understand the concept, if you watch any YouTube video, array, this guy did a mistake here. You can confidently say that. I mean, I've seen few people from last 6 months who are practicing from last 6 months or 1 year or 3 months. They'll open a YouTube video and exactly on the other screen, they just open the Dynamo and they keep on looking for the sources what they're showing in the video, and they couldn't get anything here. Okay, it's working in the YouTube video, but it is not working in his PC. There are many things. For example, in our Revit, we have an element. There is an element, but you can't see in a particular view. You cannot see that in particular view. And what do you do that? You'll first check VV. Hurry, is that element turned on? Or no, okay, it's there. Then you'll check worksets. Then you'll check filters. Then you'll check view templates. So there are many reasons element which is there and you cannot see that. Oh, likewise in programming also there are something. We can get some real demo now. Yes, Uday, I'll explain you. I'm still promoting my training program. We are not into the concepts. Okay, okay. Oh, is it? Okay, fine. No worries. Okay. And still, I'm promoting my training product. Huh? I'm not into the concept set. Okay, I'll come to that. So don't expect any scripts. What I'm saying again, I forgot because of Uday. What I'm explaining. What I'm explaining. Anyone? What was the last point?
About scripts only you're telling.
What scripts only? Okay, fine, whatever. So I don't teach any
Sir,
scripts at all. Yeah, yeah, Aniket, tell me.
actually, you are saying like there are many options like the other PC, the program is running or code is running, but in my PC, code is not
Correct,
running. There are
correct,
many reasons
correct,
behind it. You
correct.
are discussing.
Correct. So you are following me then. Okay, good. Thank you. So most of the people do the same thing, or else some other people download a scripts from different third party websites, and it's not working on them, or else it's giving an error. Or sometimes what happen when they're trying to open the script and execute it, the Dynamo itself give the fatal error and it just closed, and the person keep on doing the same thing and finally fed up with that. Array, I don't want namaskar the Mr. Dynamo, I don't want to use you anymore. I don't open it, and he'll uninstall it completely. Okay, so this is because of a lack of knowledge on it. Okay, it's a lack of knowledge. How do you exactly handle a tool? How do you exactly handle a tool? Okay, I should know it. Okay, so that I'm going to teach you everything here. I'm not going to miss even a single pinpoint, not even single pinpoint. Okay, for example, in Dynamo, let me open something here. Okay, in Dynamo, what is a new and what is a file tab? What is a edit tab? What is a fancy paste? What is a view? What is a packages? What is a settings? Help, monocle? Each and every point, each and every option I'm going to explain you. Each and every option I'm going to explain you. Okay, I don't know how many of your you guys you are here. How many execution types can anyone say? One or two people, that would be appreciated. Like how many execution types we have here? Here, I'm just showing you something automatic. I just place the cursor on the automatic. There we have some sort of an options. How many execute options over there? Execution types. Two, right? So I'm still getting answers. Two. Karthik Siddhanti. Good. Two. I'm still expecting Kumar Paidipalli 3. Is it? Okay. So Uday Singh 2. Manual and automatic. Jatin Sharma. Automatic and manual. Oh, like cars. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, Anas too. Okay, still I'm getting. I want to know the answers. Malik too. Inamuddin too. I'm still Santanu too. Periodic Kumar Paidapalli. Okay. See the name who with the Kumar. They're somehow smart, no? Like me, no? Okay, so Azir too. Okay, fine. Let me. So there are three different options here. There are three different options: manual and automatic. There is a one more option here, periodic. Okay, so periodic here, there is a one more option. This is for whom actually? You can create some sort of an animations with the help of this periodic option. How many of you know this? Seriously, you haven't seen anywhere, I'm sure. Okay, because a managers or else the person who sort of an, I mean, who can create an animations, so they can do this stuff. Yeah, you can do an animations with a Dynamo. Okay, I hope a guy recently posted robotic uh, robotic one in LinkedIn. I don't know how many of you have seen that using Dynamo. In Dynamo, using the Dynamo, he has automated something in a robot in a Rivet. That is because of this periodic. Okay, so you can do these kind of a stuff. I mean, you can present, for example, you have a surface like a flat surface, or else like you have a flag, you have an empty flag. Even you can give some sort of a curves. The robot got up that one. I don't understand. Okay, fine. Okay, so you can play the periodic option. I don't miss single pinpoint, single topic, like what is this, what is the console, and how do you exactly troubleshoot. Not only the concepts I'm going to teach you. One, you are after the training, you are going to, let me get back to this. After this, I mean, in just 1 month, you are equal to 1 year of R&D experience candidate. Trust me. Trust me. All the nodes also. Namaste, Jatin. I cannot explain all the nodes. We have 1,50,000 nodes are there. How can I explain you all the nodes? Okay. Huh? You will teach. No. Actually, no one can teach, Jatin. Okay. So there is a logic to find, there is a logic to understand the 1,50,000. I'm not kidding, man. Seriously, let me show you something. Let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. So we have a dynamopackages.com. Okay, so we have a dynamopackages.com. So there are 1835 packages. There are 1835 packages. And package in the sense, let's consider like a folder. Okay, so we have 1835 folders, and each and every folder, yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that, Sharma. I'll explain you. So each and every folder, let's consider we have 100 scripts. So we have 1,83,500 scripts are there, and they are ready to use, which generally called as a nodes. Okay, these are packages, no? 1,83,500 nodes are there. Out of this 1,83,500, maybe around like half of the nodes would be duplicated. Will be duplicated. Why duplicated? In the sense, it means like 90,000 maybe. Okay, sorry. I'll write here 90,000. Let me delete this count. Yeah, there are 90,000 nodes are ready to use. You are not the owner of any of this node. Okay, someone have created a scripts for our sake. Okay, for our sake, you can ready to use it. But how do you exactly find the proper script if you are not the owner of it? If I am the owner of my house, I know where is a restroom, where is a puja room, where is the living room, and where is the hidden rooms. So I know it. You are just a guest. How do you come to know? How do you just come to know? Correct. If you are the owner of, if you are the owner of a house, you'll be knowing everything. If you are the owner of a script, you will come to know everything. What are the variables that you have used? What are the arguments it's supposed to connect and everything. I don't use this kind of a complex, a different terminologies. My terminologies would be very, very clear. Even if you're from inter background or SSC background, still you can understand the concepts. Okay, fine, no worries. So you are going to play with this by understanding some sort of a stuff. A node contains a lot of stuff in it. Let me show you something. Let me show you something in Dynamo. Where is the Dynamo? A node, if I place any single node, let's say point not by coordinates, okay. How to understand the node, I'm going to explain you now. And what are the concepts that you're going to learn, I'm going to explain you now. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this. Let me take a screenshot of this. And where is my mind mapping tool? Okay, so hit enter. Now let's say the first topic is how to get this, how to play with the names. With this name, you keep on getting like you will be getting like a different sort of a nodes. How do you find a node? That's called node name. There is a different terminology to find a nodes. Some of the nodes having a dot here, some of the nodes doesn't have a dot there, some of the nodes having space there, some of the nodes doesn't have any space. For example, let me show you very clearly. Most of you know there is a node called get parameter value by name. Get parameter value by name. Okay, so this is a very uh, everyone knows this. Okay, get parameter value by name, what it does exactly. Most of maybe 20 to 30 people knows this. Okay, here element get parameter value by name. Let me type exactly the same thing. Get parameter value by name. Now it's not showing me anything here. This is not showing anything here. Get space parameter space value space by space name. Why? I type exactly the same thing, but because of the spaces I couldn't read what the node name is exactly. So there are different set of terminologies to play with this kind of a nodes. First thing, okay, node name. Why? Why this isn't working? It's supposed to take this what do you call concepts. Okay, let's say node name. Okay, node name. Okay, how to find a node name. And now let's come to the picture. We have a 90,000 nodes are ready to use. The 90,000 nodes are ready to use. And these 90,000, let's say after removing the duplicates. So why they are duplicates? There is a concept called, for example, you have downloaded a script from somewhere and the node, they are not exactly working. But how do you do that? You should not give up. You have to find and you have to know where the problem is. It's called troubleshooting. So mostly I'll be focusing on the troubleshooting, because if you know like how to fix a problem, you are an expert. If you have an answer for every problem, no one can stop you anywhere. So that is the reason I have created a like errors in front of you, and I'm going to explain each and every error. I'm going to create some sort of a warnings in front of in any session, in every session, and I'm going to explain you how to clear those warnings. Okay, so this is how it is, node name, and like how to troubleshoot those and everything. Okay, fine. And let's come to this inputs. X is an input, Y is an input, and Z is an input. Okay, you know what is an X, what is a Y, and what is a Z, but you don't know like what to connect exactly to this. Connections, inputs, and connections. What it has to be connected exactly. Output. Are you know what you have connected here, but you don't know what it comes here. Here it's clearly saying it's a point. Okay, and some sometimes it doesn't show you anything, like it returns a what kind of an output it is. Okay, this is fine. I have expected something and I connected here, but still it is not reading. I'm very sure that is a number. X is going to be a number, but when I'm trying to connect a number, it won't accept. When I'm trying to connect a number, it won't accept. I know that is expecting an element, but when I'm trying to connect something, it is not accepting. So there are many reasons. So inside this Buddhi block, there are many concepts involved in it. You have to learn everything. So what is this auto here? What is this auto here? Even this auto change the complete output. The auto, the option will change the complete output. We generally call as a lacing. Generally called as a lacing. Okay, and minimizes. What else we have in this Dynamo to understand? So when I hover the cursor on this, here it is showing double. What do you mean by double? It is clearly giving you the hint. You have to connect the double to it. And if you don't connect, there is already default value assign 0 to it. Okay. For that reason, it has 0, there is a default value, 0, there is a default value, 0, there is a default value. So x0, y0, z0. So that is the reason I am getting a point with x value 0, y value 0, and z value 0. Let me connect a number to this. That's a 5 to z. See, I can see a point now in the z direction. In the z direction. Oh, is it? Now I just want to create a point again. Let's say copy the same thing. Oh, instead of replacing it again, I'll just copy that here. So the another point also placed on the same point. Let me change this to the y. So that is somewhere else now. Let me connect the 5 to x also. Now x has a 5, y has a 5, z also have a 5. Now I have a 2 points here. Oh, is it? Now I have a 2 points. They are on a same plane. No, I hate this. I would like to connect something like, let me keep this as it is. I want to change something z to the 10. Now they are in a two different z directions and two different y vector and x vectors. Okay, how do I connect these two? Now I have a point and I have a point. How do I connect these two and make a line? How can I convert this into the line? So don't think like you're from MEP background and why I'm explaining all these points. Okay, just hold on for some time. I'm gonna explain everything. Okay, so how do you play with this? When I right click on this, and now if I want to place a number of points, I want to place with a number of points. Let's say 0 double dot 10. What is a 0 double dot? Don't ask me for now. So which is saying that there are different set of points now. With the same node, I could play with multiple points now. I could play with the multiple points. When I connect the same thing to this, now I can see the points in different directions. What if I change the auto to something? Actually, I want to see number of points even though I would like to play with multiple. My input is it's contained multiple inputs, but still I'm able to see only one point. That's because of the slicing. When I right click on this, there are some other terminologies that you should understand each and everything. In every stage, it will help you each and everything. Okay. Sometimes what happens when you're trying to when you're trying to assign a value to 10 elements. Okay. When you're trying to assign to the 10 elements, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Element dot set parameter by name. Set parameter by name. So what is the exactly set parameter by name? Let me show you get parameter as well. get parameter value by name. Okay, so it is asking if you connect an elements, I can get the parameter value. Get the parameter value. If you notice this, I'll get the parameter value by parameter name. By parameter name. So instead of typing a parameter name here, parameter name. If you connect a parameter name, I can get the parameter value. That's what it is saying. So how do I connect this element now? Simply drag and drop the element into Dynamo. Correct? No, no, it's not happening. Let me try another element. Is it? No. How to drag an element into this? Hmm? Hmm? No, right? So how do you have to understand the UI here. That UI will be explained after some time. How do you exactly play with this and everything? When I hover the cursor on this, it is giving you some sort of a hint. Revit.elements.element. Oh, here the name of the parameter whose value you want to obtain. If you understand these inputs, everything can be possible. Okay, even you can understand what could be the output also. Clear? So there are many concepts to explain here. So before we getting into this, let's say like quick query part, I mean questions part. Like I have seen few people asking, and yeah, let's get into this. So someone have a did I miss anything here? I don't think so. So this is how actually the training is. I'm going to explain you later. Okay, since the people are getting confused. Yeah, Vajit, I'm changing it completely. Okay, fine. Thanks for that. So BIM automation. So do you have any questions now, or shall I continue with the same demo? Do you guys have any questions? A civil engineer for his future career. Well, I'll explain you. Akash. I think this is the second time you're asking about it. Okay, I'll explain you that. So civil career. I'll explain this. Okay. Already have some sort of somebody have a sort of an experience, and he just want to know what is a Revit API. He just want to know what is a Revit API. Okay, so prerequisites. So prerequisites comes under, that's where I'm coming there itself. Prerequisites. Okay, so he just want to know Revit API. I don't know how he has come to know what is the Revit API. Okay, and a person having like can run the script. He knows how to run the script, but he don't know how to create it. The concepts are very much important here. If you understand each and every concept, you can create in very, very easily. Understand? Okay. So explode from 6 months. Yeah, his name is Uday Singh, and he just still learning something. Okay, he's exploring from last 6 months, but still he is not that confident to play with. Okay, I don't know whether until unless I talk to him personal, I'll come to know whether he's is already in the intermediate stage, and he wants to attend, like maybe he don't know anything else. Okay, for that scope for MEP, I'm going to explain this. Civil career, I'm going to explain this. First, let's get into the career part. Now, I have a question here. Let me ask you. Most of the people ask me. Now I'm going to ask you. Is any coding experience required to play with the Dynamo? Is any coding experience required to play with the Dynamo? Guys, I'm asking you. Is there any coding experience required to play with this Dynamo? Like Python or something?
No, actually,
Are you sure?
no. Yeah, this scripting Python, C++, and all we don't need. I
Hmm.
think.
Hmm.
But if we know, that is good actually.
If you know that, that will be good. Okay, for the
Yeah.
basic level. This is the same question I have, Ranjit. Okay. So I feel if you have some knowledge, we can understand easily. Okay, good. Depends. Might be helpful. Correct, Safdar? Okay, fine. Let me explain. See, no, it's like a VBA. Okay, so I'm still getting some sort of an answers. Fine. Actually, when it comes to the prerequisites, you don't need anything, no programming knowledge required. No programming knowledge required at all. Of course, it is required, but not at the initial stage. 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 What do you mean by initial stage here? If you are completely, you are a BIM modeler, man, you are a BIM coordinator, or you are a BIM manager. So, and you are completely from like mechanical background or civil background or some sort of a architecture background, and you completely hate the coding. Still, you can play with the Dynamo. The Dynamo is not a programming tool. It is a no code. See, there are two different terminologies here. Okay, terminology. One is coding, and second one is no coding. So Dynamo is part of a no coding. Dynamo is not part of no coding. If you don't have any experience, if you don't have a knowledge on like how to understand how to understand a programming language, you seriously don't need it all. Okay, so here the same no coding we generally called as a visual programming. Visual programming, and visual programming is not new to the industry. It's been from many days, from many years. Okay, so the visual programming, just give me a second. Okay, fine. So it's sort of a visual programming. Let me explain. I think, did I install a scratch? Oh no. There is a, I think I can install this right away. How can I download this? Oh, I think I have to take you to this Windows. Let it be. Okay, so this is sort of, if you open this, is it a picture? Is it a picture? Or else let it be. Once it is installed, scratch images, something, if you notice this. I love this toy. Okay, open file. Let me install it now. And I'm going to show you like how actually the visual programming looks like. Okay, only for me. It's installing. Just a minute. Run Scratch 3. So this on a picture here. Now this is exactly share my users database. No problem. Share. Okay, so this is our Dynamo interface. The same thing, which is similar to the same Dynamo interface. Now this is my node library. Like in Dynamo, how I can find the nodes here. So how I can find the scripts here. So this is like a node library now. Okay, and I'm not the owner of any of the script here. Any of the script here. Let's say I have a cat. I have a cat here. Okay, I want to move this cat now. Where should I write a code here? I don't even know where to write the code as well. So if I want to move the, now I just simply drag that and just place it here. When I click on this, the cat is moving 10 steps forward. Oh, if I want to move this cat 10 steps backward, then do we have anything here? Do I have anything here? Move in a negative direction. Move in a negative direction. Do we have anything here? How to move this cat backwards? I'm asking. Anyone? This is where we play with the data. This is where we, very good, Jatan. It's a -10. Let's say if I change this value to the minus, when I click on this, the cat is moving 10 steps. Now, if I want to move the cat for 100 steps, change the data and keep on play. Oh, let's make it positive plus forward now. If I want to turn this cat for 15 degrees, okay, anti-clockwise, that's it. If I want to perform two different actions at the same time, then in Dynamo, we have a connection. We will be connecting this to this. When I click on a run button, it will execute this and it will execute this at the same time. At the same time, first it will execute and then it will execute this. But here, we don't have any connections here. So we simply connect this. When I take closer to the first one, oh, it is attaching. It is attaching now. If you leave that, when I click on this, it moves 100 steps forward and turn 15 degrees. See, did you notice that? It means this is a basic tool where you can understand the visual programming. It means you don't need to write any code here. Even though Dynamo also having the same thing, we have a packages, and when I search for a package, if I am from like mechanical background, if I am from like structure background, if I am from like electrical background, so I do type exactly the same thing. I look for, see, there are many scripts, there are many packages here, there are many packages here. Okay, so the same packages, so I can download. For example, if I want to play with MEP, when I type MEP, oh, MEP design, MEP over, MEP tools, NTP MEP, blogspot.com, Smart, FD MEP, BS MEP. Okay, you have a many MEP packages. So you decided and install some sort of a packages, Kalas, done. You are literally, you did your own thing. You understand, Frindle. Okay, so don't install everything. There are again set of rules. Which one has to be installed, which one should not be installed. Otherwise, your Dynamo will not work properly. There will be a lot of bugs. You have invited a lot of bugs into your Dynamo software. It will not allow you to work on your Dynamo at all. And you don't know the reason how to, and you don't know how to troubleshoot it even. Okay, so that's a problem. Don't install it blindly. You need a proper guidance how to install it even. There are many topics that you are going to learn during the training part. Okay, fine. So here, when it comes to this, no coding. So visual programming is the only thing you don't write even a single line of a code. But I do teach you the coding also. I do teach you the coding, but you never feel that you are learning a different sort of a tool. I mean, you're learning different type of language at all. Okay, so what is the actual career path when it comes to the BIM, to become a BIM developer? Okay, the first one is you have to start with a Dynamo. You have to start with a Dynamo, where the Dynamo is a no coding platform, and you will thoroughly enjoy someone's scripts. Someone's script. You'll come to know like how to use Sharma script, how to use a Jatin script, how to use a Ranjit script, how to use like Naresh scripts, everything. No coding can be used for good with modern skills. Why we use Dynamo for to do complex thinking? Yeah, very good question. Why? I'll come to that. Okay. So the first one is Dynamo. Okay. And the second one is there is a language called design scripting. There is a language called design scripting. What is this design scripting? In level 1, you are going to learn this Dynamo and design scripting. Dynamo and the design scripting you'll be learning in this level 1. So why this level 1 actually here? Design scripting is supposed to be in level 2 because this is a coding part. So what do you mean by coding here in that case? I'm going to show you with an example. Okay, design scripting in the sense, let's make it element.get parameter value by name. Okay, for example, I have some sort of a ducts in my model. I have some sort of a ducts or columns, whatever we have. We have a I have a number of ducts here. I want to pull all the ducts information into the Dynamo now. How do you do that? So we have a strategist, sort of a basic, very basic strategist. We're going to learn in the day one itself. So I want to call the ducts and I'm asking, I know a category here. So when I select this, there is a category. I know the category called duct. Could you please bring all the elements of the particular duct? So all elements of particular category. So this is expecting a category and I have connected the category. Now I got 724 ducts here. I got 724 ducts here. Understand? So how do I write exactly the same thing instead of using this basic stuff? Okay, or else let me filter it out. So ELM dot element in the sense like ELM dot get parameter value by name. How do you exactly use this? When I hover the cursor and I want to get mark value of each and every duct, or else I want to get the length of each and every duct. When I connect this to this, so it's getting the length information of every duct here. Is that how it's to get this? We can use even this thing also. Let me connect the elements. Please mute everyone. I just muted everyone again. So parameter name, I would like to copy the same thing, length. Okay, so when I connect this to this, okay, so it worked exactly the same thing. By the end of the training, I don't suggest you to use this method. It is called traditional method. It's a traditional method. Go and ask any person who can write this kind of a code in in the design scripting in the code block, who is having like 6 months or 1 year of experience. Cannot write, I'm sure. Okay, fine. Not only this, for example, I want to filter more exactly. No, I don't. What should I do with the length information? Is that the Dynamo do? No, I want the bigger ducts. I want very lengthy ducts, which is having more than like 15,000 or 20,000 lengthy ducts. So I can write something here, which is if the length which is greater than 15,000. I'm asking, could you please bring that 15,000? Yeah. And what do you want me to do that? Could you please bring that elements? If not, make it null. Now it's bringing only the ducts. It's bringing only the ducts which are having, see, 329 duct, 478, 867. 478, 867, right? So 329 duct, 478, 867. I'm sorry. 478, 867. Let's click show that. Okay, so this is very lengthy dart. And the length is, what is the length actually here? Where is the length? Yeah, it is 52,710. 52,710, the big length. The big dot. Okay, the lengthy dot. So when I keep on 479,113. So again this one, again this one, again this one. Let's see. I don't want to see the null values. I don't want to see the null values. I just want to see out of the 724, I want to see only the particular ducts because I want to play with the ducts again. So we are doing a filtering. We are doing the filtering again. So don't get confused why I'm returning like a DS core. You will be learning up to this extent. DS core dot list dot clean. When I open this and write this, since you can say you have already practiced before you take a demo, not exactly. You are going to be expert up to this extent by the end of the training. Trust me, you are going to write this entire code by yourself. Understand? We have a 4 to 5 days concept. This entire thing is as a concept. Okay. Now I want to get the geometry of this. I want to get the geometry of this. Okay. So element dot geometry. Let me see in Dynamo element dot geometry. When I connect that to this solids, I got the solids. Seeing, I can see that ducts in Dynamo. The small ducts, I didn't notice it. I can't see that. Okay, no, if I change this 15,000 to 30,000, let's see, make it to 30,000. there are only some ducts. So on the C building, there are no ducts which are lengthy than something else. Okay, so this is your sort of a filtering, like earlier something like 14, but now we have a 8. Okay, how do I play with this? I just want to delete these elements, or else I want to split these elements. I want to split these elements into the two parts. It should not be bigger than 30,000. So I want to split this into the things. No, now I want to know what is the length of this. I just want to know what is the length of this. Again, you can easily get dot. See, again, I'm writing again, get parameter value by name and open the bracket and connect that lens to it. Now I'm directly getting the lens of it. Now I'm directly getting the lens of it. So the first duct is 5 to 52,000 for your estimation. See, in one single line, you can automate everything. What is the use case? What is the use of placing the nodes here? If you could write everything, if you could write everything in one single line, okay, what is the use of having all this stuff? Clear, no? Now I have sort of an elements. I have some sort of an elements. I want to set something. I want to set the same value to this. Let's say set parameter by name, open the bracket, and we already have an elements, and the param name is going to be comments. The parameter name is going to be comments and comma. And don't get confused, guys. I'm not here to confuse you. So I'm telling you like up to what extent that you are going to play with. Understand? And the comments. And I want to set like BIM era. That's it. Let me close this. Do I have a column here? No. Let me assign this. So it has done something. Let me go and check BIM era. If I go and select this duct 478867, I want to select these elements. Select in Revit. Could you please select these elements in Revit? Yep, they got selected. Now they got selected already. And HA, I just want to isolate. When I select this, in the comments, I can say there is a BIM error. In the comments, I can say the BIM error. It means you can assign this, not a big BIM error. You can write something like it's a big duct. It's a lengthy duct. Lengthy ducts. Lengthy duct. That's it. So it got, it's still executing. Now executed. Now you can see lengthy duct. Saying it's a lengthy duct. Clear? How do you play with this? You don't need to place a number of nodes to make it confuse someone. It's very easy. Don't worry. You are going to learn up to this extent. Okay. Why this design scripting is required? To understand the next level. It's called Python. Hey, why this is coming here? Okay. Okay. Let it be control UR something. Ungroup this. How to ungroup this? Control Z. Control Z. Okay. Design scripting is the base for Python. Is the base for Python. Again here, you will be learning, I mean, there are many concepts. Let me explain you. Again, if you type W3 schools, there is an online Python learning platform. Python W3 schools. Okay, so just click on Python here. There are many topics here to understand. Okay, I mean, someone said like, "Arey, go and learn Python. You will come to know. You can play with Dynamo like anything." And you joined somewhere in an institute and you learned everything. And when you come back and sit in front of your Revit, you can't do anything. Not able to do anything. The reason the Python you have learned is completely different. There are many Pythons like Anaconda Python, C Python, J Python, F Python. There are many Pythons actually. Okay, you have to learn a Python called Iron Python. It's called application Python. It's called application Python. If anybody asked you and trying to confuse you. Don't convince and don't confuse at all. Understand? Okay. So iron Python, and there is a Revit API concepts, and then it comes with a C sharp. In C sharp, you will be learning Revit. This is the actual flow. Revit add in creation. Revit add in creation. Okay. So here the to become a BIM developer, you have to start with a Dynamo. Since that is a no coding platform, you don't need. I mean, in this Dynamo training program, a level training program, I'm going to teach you 80% of Dynamo and 20% of the coding. That coding is a design scripting. You really don't believe this is a very, very wonderful and the very, very easiest language. Very, very easiest language to understand. Trust me, you're going to enjoy. I'll build a confidence on you. Like you can write anything in a coding part. Leave it to me completely. Leave it to me completely. Okay. I have tried. I mean, go and read like Vimera reviews. Let me show you. Vimera reviews. Vimera reviews. Yeah, we are like 5-star rated. Okay, and if you read the Google reviews, you completely everybody till now no student have been complained that I don't understand the concepts, because if any complaint has come, I'll take a personal training for him. You understand? Because the way you're supposed to ask something, I'm going to explain the same thing within the training itself. Okay, my first like the thing is I would like to clear their 82, because I generally don't request the people to provide the feedback. But from last from last 4 or 5 months, as per the company policy, they're asking to promote our the trainings. Actually, we are into the automation service. Okay, but still we keep on like we need training part as well. You know how the pandemic has completely ruined our the career from last 2 years. Okay, since that is a reason we decided to send the people into the different companies, and we started an outsourcing, and we have sent around uh, 30 to 35 people to our different companies. Okay, purely into the automation, and just forget about the Revit part something. Okay, only 30 to 35 people who have been already working in big companies like WME and WSP and L&T, uh, and small companies too. Okay, so fine. Anyways, that's a different story. So reviews doesn't matter because we generally don't request. Okay, if a person who happy, they'll definitely do. But from last 2 to 3 batches, I mean 4 to 5 batches, we keep on asking. If you're really happy with the training, could you please provide a feedback which helps us something? So that's the reason they are giving. Okay, fine. So these two you are going to learn. Okay, and this design scripting is the base for the Python. This is the base for the Python. And the Python you will be learning, I don't teach you the entire Python. In this Python, oh, can't I write something here? Control Shift L, it seems. Yeah. So in this Python, you have 100 concepts. 100 concepts. You don't need to you don't need to play with all the 100 concepts. You don't need to play with 100 concepts. We do teach only the 20 concepts where you keep on playing with playing on Dynamo Python. Okay. When this 20% is more than enough. If you become an expert, if you, I mean, we'll explain you like how to write a for loops. I think I have shared this a course outline with everybody. If not, text me on WhatsApp so that I could share it to you, that course outline for the Dynamo level 1 and level 2. Okay, if you haven't received anything. Okay, few people joined from the LinkedIn. From the LinkedIn thing. Okay, if you did not receive that, then do text me on my WhatsApp. Mostly, or else text me on LinkedIn. I could share it over there. Okay, so learn 20 concepts. The rest of the 80 concepts is not for you. It's for the people who wants to uh, set up their career in web development or any sort of an Amazon platforms or some sort of any web platforms. For them it is, not for you guys. Okay, don't waste your time on practicing on the 80 concepts. Spend the same timing on the 20 concepts, become perfect, and then it may help you in the understanding the Iron Python. So what is the Iron Python here? Okay, every application has its own code. Every application has its own code. How this mind map is working, how the Revit is working, how the Navisworks is working. Okay, if you know how to read the code, you want to play with how to understand the code. You just want to know how to write the code, how to understand the code initially. It's called Iron Python. It's called Application Python. Control Shift L. It's called Application Python. It's not a general Python. It's called Application Python. Okay. So this Iron Python concepts will help you to understand the Revit API. What is this Revit API again? So API in the sense Application Programming Interface. Application Programming Interface. This is not a application interface. Okay, we generally called as a UI, user interface. So here a programming also having some sort of an interface. It's called Application Programming Interface. So I want to see the code behind a wall. When I type WA, the wall command is activating. When I type WN, the window command is activating. How the command activates, I just want to see the code behind it. If I go and Google, okay, Revit API docs, Revit API docs. Okay, we have a, for example, I'm using 2021. There are many namespaces here. Don't ask me anything. What do you mean? What is the namespace and other stuff? So autodisk.revit.db. Autodisk.revit.db.creation. Autodisk.revit.db.name. I mean analysis. Autodisk.revit.db.architecture. What are these dots actually? It is a very beautiful concepts. The way the programmers developed, very easy concept. Let me explain. For example, I'll explain you that. I'll explain you. For example, where is my Revit? Yeah. So I ask you, where is the project units command? What do you say exactly? I ask you, where is a project units command in the Revit? How do you explain it? How do you tell that? How do you explain that? Array, I'm very new to the Revit, man. I'm just asking you. No. How do you explain to someone? So generally you say, alright, go to the manage tab and there is a settings panel. Inside the ribbon in the settings panel, there is a project units. Okay. The same thing, if I want to write in a different UI, if I want to write something in a different UI, how do you exactly write? Okay. So I'll just open something here. It's a manage tab. Let's say manage, put a dot next to it. The dot in the sense it is entering into a manage folder and it will show you whatever there is in a manage tab. So it will show you everything in the manage tab. There is a ribbon. Okay, it's showing the ribbon. I want to enter into the ribbon now. So inside the ribbon it will show you settings panel, select panel, project location panel, design options panel, generative design, manage project, phasing, selection, inquiry, and everything. For now, my project units is in settings panel. So settings and put a dot next to it and then I'll type project units. This is what called dot notation. It's very easy to understand. I don't want you to remember everything from the scratch. And it's very hard to remember all this dot. What is this dot? Nothing. There is a simple funda. You no need to write anything. Let's say for example, I have written something here, element.get parameter value by name. Actually, this is not the code. We can write something with the dot notation method. How? Let me show you something here. Okay, elements, Revit, dot elements, dot element, dot. See, which is showing when I'm using like a dot here, which is giving me a lot of options. So get parameter, yeah, I want get parameter value by name. When I open the cursor, it's showing again a hint. So you are going to learn these kind of technologies. See, you are not from the programming background. If you are from the programming background, you can easily understand the hints and the tips and the tricks and everything. But here you are coming from the BIM background. It's very hard to explain you each and every concept in detail. I'll take that risk. Leave it to me completely. Since you are not paying a small amount, it's not 100 rupees or 200 rupees. Understand, you're paying very huge amount. So I'll make it justify every single NP for you. Understand? Now get parameter value by name. What is it is asking for? It is expecting an element, comma, and it is expecting a parameter. So param, just close this. Okay, now it is expecting an element and parameter. I have an elements. I know the parameter. So the parameter is, let's say, length. Okay, so when I connect this to this, so which is getting the lens information. I did the same thing here. Here it is one single uh, text. It's saying ELM, which is replacing with entire dot notation process. So you will be learning these kind of terminologies in our training. Okay, fine. So this, what is that? For example, if I want to play with the electrical cable trays, I'll just go to the electrical cable tray class, cable tray members. If I want to create a something, so create a cable tray. See, there is a code written in C Sharp. There is a code written in Visual Basic. There is a code written in Visual C++. Is it? But where is the code for Python? So it's not there. Then why should I learn Python? Hurry, why don't you teach me C Sharp? Why don't you teach me Visual Basic? And why don't you teach me C++? Since they are very, very toughest languages compared to the Python. The very, very tough languages. Understand? So to get you out from that sort of a fear, I know most of you people have sort of a scare. Array, I can't understand the coding. My C lecturer was completely harassed me like anything when I was in engineering days. I hate coding. Still, you will definitely fall in love with coding once you enter into this training program. You will like to be continue the same thing till you reach that the last sector. You understand? And it's my promise. You'll thoroughly enjoy the coding. So if you understand how to read it, you understand how to write it, you'll definitely enjoy it. And it's leave it to me completely. It's my responsibility. I'll take a challenge to teach you the coding in a BIM person perspective, and you will thoroughly enjoy it. Clear? Clear? I don't teach you the concept and I leave it whether do you I keep on asking you on a name, my name, Kuberan, Nasimha, Malik, Adiksha, Mohammed, MS, Mozamil. I'll ask everyone in the training once I finish the concept. If you don't understand the concept, I'll explain with another example. Still, you're not happy with the second example, third example. Not happy, fourth example. Not happy, fifth example, sixth, seventh, eighth, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Until unless, sir, please, I understand the concept. Please leave me. Until unless you happy with the concept, you understand the concept, I keep on giving you the different sort of an examples. Clear, guys? Are you clear? So since I'm not promoting, because you have to understand the scope of the automation in future. Okay, let me explain you. So okay, I'll come to that later. Revit API, that's what Revit API, and this is very easy to understand. It's very, very easy to understand, but the people make it more confused. The people who made a video and posted on YouTube, and there is no such a direction. You have to learn the concept one first, then you have to learn concept two first. Are directly you watch the concept 30 or concept 50? How do you understand the how do you enjoy that the experience? You should start with a 0, 1, 2, 3. If you don't understand the fourth concept, look at the same third concept again until unless you understand. Don't jump into the fifth, sixth, seventh. Where you miss four, it will help you somewhere in the seventh concept. Don't do don't do these kind of mistakes. Now I'm explaining. Now I'm telling you like my personal journey. When I started learning this Dynamo in 2015, I have attended a seminar, the Autodesk seminar. It was very, very. I felt that it's going to be a boom in future. And that time no one was Dynamo. We used to play with small buddy buddy like assigning parameters, getting the extracting the parameters, very, very basic stuff. Okay, so we don't have that scope, but now the Dynamo can play with, I mean, you can automate anything with the Dynamo. Of course, again, it is a false statement. I'll come to this later. Okay, so you have a set time resources that you can automate around like 60% workflows of yours. Seriously, I'm telling you, why there is a rest of 40%. You cannot do that with the Dynamo, because Dynamo has limitations. I'm not telling you here, I mean, I can say you can do everything with the Dynamo to get an admission. I don't want that. I don't want that. You have to understand the real picture of what is happening with the Dynamo, what is happening with the Python, what is happening with the Iron Python, Revit API, C Sharp, Revit add-in creation. I'll explain everything. Okay. So Dynamo has some sort of limitations. Okay. And design scripting, which is equal to the Dynamo. It is not a different language. It is the same thing. Instead of Dynamo, you're using design scripting. That's it. There is no even 1%, not even 0.1% difference using the Dynamo and the design scripting. Both are same. The one is node based and the second one is code based. That's it. Okay, fine. Forget about the design scripting. Design scripting is a base for the Python, where you learn 20% concepts of Python, will help you to write something in an Iron Python language. You will be understanding it. There are very basic terminologies. Okay, we don't confuse you at all. And Revit API comes to it. Here you will be playing with the how the Revit has developed. Okay, if you are a structural guy, you will enter into the structural, and if you want to place a columns, you have a CAD file with you. You have a CAD file with you. In that CAD file, you have a columns. So the blocks has to be read by the Dynamo, and it has to place the column by the given levels from level 0 to level 5. So you have to provide each and every data into that Dynamo application through a coding. Okay, that coding we are using Python here, not C sharp or nothing. If I teach you C sharp, namaste. You will pay that course fees around like 90,000 something. Yeah. Okay. Good, Jatin. Okay. So if you learn like C sharp, you will pay the complete 90,000 or 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. You will never join the third day session. Even though I keep on calling you, Jatin, don't you want to join this? No, sir. Keep the money with you. You don't want to return me back. No, keep it with you. I don't want to join. I don't understand C sharp at all. It's very, very toughest language. But if you'd like to beat, I mean, if you are ready to take it as a challenge, you are a topper. Seriously, your salary is going to be like anything in the industry, because you're not saving like a 5 minutes time. You're not saving like a 10 minutes actual time. For example, in an interview, you went to an interview, and that is just they're looking for like a 3 years experience candidate, and they're offering like 50,000 for the same company. For the same interview, a person has come with 8 years of experience and he is okay with a 50,000 salary. Who will be selected? The 3 years candidate or 8 years candidate? They look into the experience. Am I right? Guys, you have to speak, man. See, it looks like I'm talking to my laptop. You should speak. You should reply to me, to my answers, to my questions. Guys, are you there or everybody left? I think so.
Yes, yes, we are
You
here.
guys are sleeping. No, right? No, right? You guys are not sleeping, huh? Huh?
Yes,
Oh, we are listening to you.
Okay, fine.
we are concentratedly listening to you, brother.
Oh, is it? Okay, fine, great. Okay, so this is not exactly the same thing like what it's not exactly the same thing what I'm saying. There is, I'll tell you one thing. We have developed around like 100 to 125 add-ins. Okay, and most of the BIM companies now, the CAD companies transferred to the BIM, and now the BIM companies has transformed to the BIM automation. BIM automation. That is the reason the companies like Rambo, like WSP, WME, they keep on hiring. The first priority is the automation now. The reason 8 years experience candidate designed first floor plan, just a floor plan with a 1 hour, and the 3 years experience candidate he did 1 hour 15 minutes. Of course, 8 years candidate will be selected because of that guy has a hands-on experience on the Revit, and he did much faster because you know the tips and tricks and everything. But when it comes to the developer, you're not going to play the same thing. You are going to finish the entire task in just 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to finish the same task in 5 to 10 minutes. and that is going to be using in every application. I'm sorry, in every project. Yes, your company is too. I'm working in Jacobs. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so that is what exactly you are going to utilize the same script again and again and again. When it comes to the project to project, it won't be same script again. It's keep on changing. Somebody asked me why we can go with the Revit add-ins also, right? Why do we need to go with the Dynamo and why this entire workflow? If you purchase a Dynamo, I mean, if you purchase an add-in, you cannot customize it. It has some limitations. You can't go beyond than that, but a script have a complete controls. You can play with it. You can completely customize it, because since you are the owner, even though you are not an owner of a script, you are going to handle someone's script with a very confidence. You can easily troubleshoot it. If you downloaded a script, you can see the difference within just a 1 month. I mean, you can see yourself like a transformation. If you're having like a like family pack, I'm going to bring you that like a 6 pack. I mean, I mean, it's not Photoshop training, huh? It is a Dynamo training. Okay, so the transformation I'm saying about, okay, you can see yourself, the change in yourself from the fourth day itself. Okay, there is a concept. Once I teach you the concept, you will be definitely like started enjoying your writing your script, because I have to take the fear out from your minds first. If you don't have that fear, you can completely, I mean, see, again I'm telling you, like when you open a Dynamo and it's giving the full error. It's not executing exactly the same. It's setting, instead of 200 CFM, it is setting 300, and instead of 400 it is setting like 150. No, it is not completely made you crazy, and you will completely try to understand each and every concept in detail. You will never do the mistakes, and it's my promise. Understand? So I have learned something. What was that? In 2015 I started playing with the Dynamo. In 2016 somebody said that one of a developer, he's from Denmark. Okay, he shown some sort of a C sharp code. He has written in front of me. I thought, okay, maybe the next level is going to be C sharp, and I paid in an organization like C sharp for 30,000 or something. I paid. Then I don't understand anything. Array, what is this guy trying to do, and how do I implement this in thing? And keep on chasing, doing some sort of an R&D for hours and hours. Then I realized, okay, I should not go with a C sharp. Then I learned join Python again. So learn Python, learn Python, learn Python. Okay. In between, I joined some other course. I don't say that. Okay. Okay. I learned Python, and I'm not able to play the same Python with my Revit Python. In the Revit Dynamo Python scripting, let me show you that. We have a Python scripting interface in the Dynamo also, where I can write the Python code here. Don't scare about this, huh? This is not my code, huh? This is a default code. Like how we have a architecture template, how we have a structure template, how we have a MEP templates. Okay, likewise, this is a Dynamo template. This is called Dynamo template. Okay, you will come to know during the training. Okay, what is the protogeometry, what is the nodes, what is the services, what is the API, everything you'll come to know. Okay, if I miss something, something will not work in your script. That's it. Okay, so you'll be knowing that in a line. So I'm not able to write something. For example, I have an element. I want an element. I would like to get a name of this. So element dot name. Element dot name. It is asking an element. So when I connect this elements to this, it's not giving a name to a name of it. What is happening here? So unwrap an element and element dot name. Element dot name. Okay, fine. Let me get only one element here. List of, could you please get the zero index element? I just want to get this zero index element here. When I connect this to this, it is working for single element, but it is not working for multiple elements. Why? The code needs to be changed. You have to, because it won't allow number of, for example, any girls here? No, right? I think we have. Anyways, so if you are in a general store, I'm so sorry. I don't want to explain this example. Okay. So if you're in a general store, a person who is billing, he cannot take all the actions at the same time. Correct? It will be confusing. So a next to one with another trolley, next one, a next one, next one. So you have to send one element first, and first it extracts the name. Then it's supposed to it's supposed to send the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one. For this, there is a concept called loop. loops. If you are playing with a multiple elements, more than one element, it is called a loop. You have to use a loop. So if I'm using the loop, it works again here. It works again here. Okay. So how do you play with that loops? How do you create those kind of loops? How do I write if conditions in it? Everything you are going to learn during the training. Not exactly Python, complete Python, because in level 1 you don't learn, I don't teach Python. Okay, that is a completely different module, because this concept and this concept having a syntax issues. You will be having a different syntax here and you will be having a different syntax here. So that is the reason we just split it here. And once you're done with this level 1 module, you have to wait at least for like 1 month and 2 months. Take a break, enjoy the complete Dynamo and the design scripting, and then come back. We'll text you automatically. So after 2 months, you'll automatically receive a text. You already uh, been learned this level 1 like 2 months ago. Would you like to learn the Python now? Or you still not at practiced? If you don't practice and because of your work pressure or anything, we do allow you to rejoin again into the same training program. Still you have a recorded videos with you, but we don't suggest you go with the recorded videos. Come and join the live and learn again. So seriously, I'm not a first time learner. To be frank, I'm a second time learner. So I have a different strategy to learn. Okay. So I mean the recall has a very good power that I do believe. If you join the same program again, you will be able to understand the same concept, that then only it can store in your brain. Understand? So recall has, I mean, if you have that kind of a, what do you call that, phobia? No, not that's phobia is different. So there are some sort of a thing, I don't remember that. Okay, you come and join again. Oh, if you have been already played with around like 25 scripts, then come and join this. Since you're fed up with the Dynamo design scripting, you really like said, Rajesh, seriously, I don't understand anything. I'm not able to play with the complete Dynamo at all. I just want to go with the level. You really realize that you cannot do anything with a Dynamo after 2 months. After being practiced with something, you can automate up to 60% workflows with the Dynamo. Sure. But if you want to go beyond than this, you have to learn the 3 languages in the level 2. In the level 2. Still, you cannot do everything with this thing also. There are some limitations. You can reach up to 80%. When it comes to the C# intermediate and creation, 100%. Oh my god. There is no level 4, no level 5, nothing. The level 4 is a machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay. Machine learning and artificial intelligence. So this is the career path. If you are completely new to this and don't listen to anyone, follow exactly the same thing. If you are a self learner, I do really obey. If you are not financially efforted, like you cannot put efforts on, if you are a self learner, just go with this method. Okay. And one thing, to reach up to this extent, the Dynamo and the design scripting, I'm going to save you 11 months of your time in just 40 hours, because I have to teach you my 500 years of experience, R&D experience, in just 40 hours. It is not that easy. You would be able to digest each and everything, every concept. I'm going to share you the recorded videos. Just go and watch those. Okay. You will see the difference in just a 1 month. That's for sure. Okay. Fine. So this is a level 2 and this is a level 3, guys. Okay. So trust me, don't waste your time. I really appreciate, because I am also self-learner, but you should know like when to lose something from your pocket. Okay. So I'm not selling my product here. Okay. I since I cannot take a one-to-one demo, that is the reason I called everyone. Okay. See, the people were like 100 people, 100 before, but now they are 60. I don't know reason. Okay. Maybe they have network issues, or may not, they are not interested in it. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay. Few people already texted me on WhatsApp for the course details. Okay. Fine. Let it be. So the training is going to start from tomorrow. The training is going to start from tomorrow. And if you are interested, come and join, and I'll help you during the interview timings as well. And if you have any queries, we can help you after the training also. There would be a support. There are students, those who are still texting, those who are joined like 2 years back when I was in Dubai. I started teaching. Still, they're texting me, sir. I got stuck in like Revit somewhere. Could you please help me out? I would either if I'm busy, we have a developers around 6 to 12 people. So they will directly contact you for your queries. Okay, fine. Second thing is, don't listen to any sort of a rumors, because I have already explained you this most of the things. Okay, now where is the scope? Did I add the scope here? Let's make it scope. What is the salary expectation? Okay, if I am spending some fee, some amount on this fee, how can I get it back? Generally, if you I would like to ask something. If you join if you join another company, you are a modeler and you join another company as a modeler again, what would be the salary hike? Can you please text in the chat box? Can you please text in the chat box? What is a general salary hike? What is the general salary hike I'm asking for? 30%? 40%? Is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Still getting 20%, 30%. Okay. I hope you're not aware of the HR policies in the companies. Uh, you can get maximum 10 to 15%. You can get maximum 10 to 15%. They don't pay more than 20%. And I haven't seen any companies until unless if it is a contract. There is a difference between permanent this thing and a contract. Okay, so generally they don't go with. But the scope of an automation is completely different than your modeler, because you are going to automate something and you are not allowing someone enter into. For example, you have a 50 floors building. Guys, everyone, I need an answer for this. You have a 50 floors building, and in each and every floor, like, you have a 150 ducts. I'm sorry, 150 diffusers, let's say. So how long it will take to place? To be frank, based on your experience, if you're from mechanical background or from electrical background, let's consider lights. If you're from plumbing background, if you're let's consider sprinklers. Okay, how long it will take to finish? And they're not typical. And they are not typical. And they don't have a proper ceiling heights. In every floor, there are a different set of ceilings, different height of a ceilings. How long it will take to finish the entire stuff? To be frank, I'm just waiting for. I'm gonna give you like 10 to 15 seconds for this. 1 week. Inamuddin. Okay. Anyone else? Charilu, 10 days. Okay. 15 days. Okay. Keep on increasing. 1 to 1.5 year. Okay. Fine. So 10 days. 15 days. Okay. Hmm. Gautam, 10 days. 10 days. Okay. Fine. So what if there is a tool, there is a script which can automate the entire, which can place, yeah, with coordination. Yeah, with coordination is also important, right? Fine. So here, if you have a script which can automate the entire scripts, I mean, which can place, understanding the ceilings in the Revit and understanding the blocks from the AutoCAD and place the diffusers onto the positions in just matter of 5 minutes. In just a matter of 5 minutes. I'm not kidding, man. It's true. You can do that. You can do that. Okay. How long it will take? Generally, yeah, you said already 10, 15 days. No, yeah. If you can automate the same thing in a 5 minutes, so that 5 days salary. So based on, like, if you're 60,000 is a person's salary. So on an average, every day he's earning like 2,000. Okay. So 2,000 into 5 days. So it is around like it's a 10,000. So 10,000 script, you are 10,000 rupees worth of production you are giving it just a matter of 5 minutes. So the company look into that kind of the technologies. The companies always look for the cost cutting. As I am a person, I'm a owner of a company. I always prefer the people who are very, very lazy and they like to find the shortcuts. I'm very, very lazy. If I have a meeting at 10 o'clock, I do join at 10:05. Let them bother. I don't know whether the deal has happened or not. Doesn't matter. I'll join at 10:05 because I forgot, or else I'll be very lazy. Let them up. Like this. You understand? So this is how it is. Okay. So uh, automation has a very, very good scope in future. In next 1 2 years, the modelers are going to fade out completely, and the automation is going to rule in every company. I think nowadays, I mean, if you are on active on LinkedIn, when you keep on going through LinkedIn posts and forums, you would see most of the people are, they are very active on Dynamo. They're very active on social media with posting their Dynamo scripts, and I can do that, I can do this. The company is also focusing on these kind of candidates. Are you are running like 50,000 per month? Do you want to get like 1 lakh? Show yourself, prove yourself. And when you are in interview, sir, just matter of 5 minutes. I already have the script. If you want me to show, I'll show. Execute in the interview. Kalas, you'll be definitely in. Even though, forget about the rest of the candidates who came for an interview, the 10 years of experience or 50 years of experience, doesn't matter. You have a ability to automate something and create such a beautiful modeling strategy. I mean, modeling in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. Of course, it will consume a lot of time to create that script. That is where the company is wants to pay you. You're learning, you are gaining a knowledge, and the company is paying for your knowledge, for the gaining. You're doing some sort of a production, you are learning and gaining. You're not doing the traditional modeling like every day morning 9 o'clock. You started with a cable tray modeling. By the end of the day, cable tray ending. Cable tray modeling. Coordination. Documentation. What is this? If there is a manual process, just try to find out a solution to automate it. Save you time. I used to do the same thing when I was working in Atkins. I'll tell you, when I was working in a Gurgaon Atkins, I started that time itself. So my manager, who is a Bhupender and a Parveen, okay, so they used to give me some sort of a task, and I could able to finish that in just 1 hour or 2 hours, and still I do give the production by the end of the day. That 6 hours I used to wait. I mean, you used to learn for the next script. The Pavin used to come and say, Rajesh, you are going to work on this. So then I started taking the inputs. I just waited for some time, and I have wasted 2 hours to save my time. Nice, Jatin. Okay, sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens. Okay, but initial stage, you have to like you cannot pronounce your mom name, I mean, calling Amma, you have to take around like 1 year, huh? I think so. The kids take 1 year to call, to pronounce Amma name, right? It'll take some time. Whenever they're born from directly, they don't do that. They can't call with your names, right? So it'll take some time. Okay. So you have to waste your time. I have wasted like thousands of hours on R&D, and it's very tough to explain all the R&D concepts in just matter of 40 hours, 40 to 45 hours. Okay. So you have to be there active in every session, and you have to give your best and during the training by finishing the assignments and everything. And trust me, um, because we are why should I, and I don't hide anything because I love teaching. The first thing is I love teaching, and the way I do teach, I don't keep array. If I teach them something, no, they may become expert than me. No, I don't have any kind of a mindset. We generally don't have. We have a six trainers. No one have that like-minded. We are not like-minded people. Okay, so mostly why we are doing this, why we have to train you everything. That's because of we are an outsourcing company. The companies are looking for a candidates from Bimera. Even though you are a fresher, you are going to join in a company on an automation under a R&D or a SME team or KME team or whatever it is. Knowledge matter expert, subject matter expert, R&D research and development team, or BIM automation team, or BIM implementation and automation team. So there are many in every company. If he is earning good, They do have a different set of teams to automate their own stuff. Okay, they don't want to, and the companies also don't want to leave you, and you can demand whatever you want, because if you're not there, no one can handle the script, no one can handle that add-in, no one can handle that plugins or whatever it is. Okay, you must be there, and if you require, I mean, if you offer, I want this, if you demand this, I mean, if you demand this, I want this, then I'll come. You will be getting a good offers, good opportunities in future. Trust me, don't take it as a like that automation doesn't have any scope. It has a very very huge scope, and you're going to see that 4 years back no one knows Revit, but now engineering student, those who pursuing like second year or third year, even he also knows the Revit. You understand? So they're coming to a company, and they're saying, sir, if you have any BIM jobs, do let me know. I can work as a freelance. So what is your education, sir? I'm still pursuing like third year, sir. What? I was shocked literally. Okay, fine. So where did you learn this? And I'm keep on asking. They're saying, I know this. So this is how actually it is. Okay, fine. So uh, now this is what I hope you are clear with the complete concept what I have taught today. If you have any questions, now throw it on me. Now throw it on me. You are going to learn everything. I mean, if you are from architecture background or civil background, yeah, somebody asked me like how it helps you in the civil background. Which is similar thing. If you are from the modeling experience, if you are a civil engineer, if you would like to enter into the BIM, if you enter into the BIM, it won't help you initial stage, but if you like to start your career as an automation developer, I do suggest you come and join without any modeling experience. We have a training program for that. We directly teach you. I don't know who asked it. I have to see his name. Okay, we will directly teach a C Sharp and Revit add-in creation for the civil engineering students, for the mechanical engineering. If you're, I don't want you to enter into the modeling part again. You understand? Because if you are become a modular, it will take around 5 to 6 years to get 5 lakh or 6 lakh or 7 lakhs package. Am I true, guys? You have, I mean, I just want to know if you guys are like, uh, if you guys are like 5 to 10 years of experience, I mean, Revit experience candidates. I just want to know what is your package for 5 years. Mention your years and what is your package. Could you please? What is your experience and what is your package? Then I'll come to know. Thank you, Safdar. Thank you. I'm still waiting for your answers. I'm still waiting for your answers. Arey, no one wants to reveal their salary package, huh? Huh? So bad. Yes, Inamudan. I'm the one who teaches Dynamo. I'm still waiting for you. Where no one is saying here. Okay, fine. Let's explain the BIM market. If you are earning, if you are having like a 3 years of experience, you would be get like 30,000 to 40,000 or something. Alright. Any practical session included? Practical session in the training or now? You're asking Gautam. Any practical session included in the training part or in the demo? Yeah. It's completely practical, man. We're going to play with the live elements. We are going to play with the live elements, not with any. But here again, one more thing. I don't teach architects separately, structure separately, and MEP separately. I need an element to understand to make you explain a concept. To explain a concept, I need an element. That element could be anything. That element could be anything. I need an element. Either it is a column, or it is a duct, or it is a tray, or it is a chair, or it is a sofa, whatever it is. I need an element to explain the concept. Understand? What, Jatin? What did you ask me? Can you repost that question again here? Jatin, I can't find that question. Could you please repost that again? How will it benefit managerial level, considering senior managers are mostly engaged in other businesses? Yeah, very good. I hope you heard about business intelligence, Power BI. There's a tool called Power BI. So that will help you to understand I mean, instead of boring Excel documents, you can create a very beautiful presentations. Let's say, let me show you instead of explaining verbally. Power BI, Rivet, a dashboard. Okay, dashboards. Let's say images. See, you can track a person. Like for example, if you have a team, saying that like one architecture model, one structure person, one MEP, one M, one M, one E, one P. So you can monitor them with the help of this Dynamo again. You understand? Sure, Santanu, I'll share. Okay, you can track a live report, and you can set something in a Dynamo. You'll set a timer in the Dynamo. The timer is called periodic option. The timer. This is sort of a timer. Oh, where is that? Yeah. So this is a periodic is a timer. See, it is saying the periodic running is disabled when there are no. You have to place some sort of a supporting notes for that. Okay. Let me show you now. Date, time. Now, if you place this, you can start seeing the periodic option here, and the script itself, it is executing by itself. See, I mean, with every 1 second. Let me change this. Change this to the 2 seconds. Skip on. Run started, run completed, run started, run completed. It will execute the script by itself. See, 45, 48, 51. It means I didn't change anything. I'm not executing anything. So it's doing by itself. You understand? So if you set a timer for 1 hour, it will extract the complete information of the model elements, and it will export into the Excel, and that Excel will be linked into the Power BI, and you can see the live data from any place. So this is just a basic example. You understand? Can you explain what is a VDC? That we'll discuss later, Ranjit. I'll call you later. It's not now. Okay. So now, anyone have any questions? Jatin has a question, but visual graphics, sir. I don't understand. What is the cost of the course? Ankit Singhai. I'll share you, just if you could text me on WhatsApp so that and if anybody wants to, I mean, from tomorrow, most probably the course is going to start. If not, it'll be started from Monday. Because I have expected more people to join, but I don't know, because of Friday or something, they can join. Tomorrow we have one more demo again. Okay. Um, so once the demo got done, so the training will be started. The demo is not yet confirmed. Okay, fine. Anyways, so I'm just waiting for your message on LinkedIn. I'm sorry, LinkedIn or WhatsApp. Jatin, still I don't understand your question, man. My friends are telling me we support at a time to all pipes by using Dynamo script. Yes, you can do this kind of stuff, Ranjit Kumar. You can do that. So how do you exactly? You have to find the pipe bottom, and you will get the points of it, and then you will be using the points to place your supports. See, if you have the logic, you can build a script. If you are not good at logic, you cannot. But in my training, I'm going to explain you some sort of a logic concepts as well. Don't worry. I'm going to teach you like how do you understand everything. Okay, you didn't answer my question. What is that question, Jatin? Like how to get the data which is not in AutoCAD, like depth of beam and slab, that you have to give an additional input. Yeah, because 2D AutoCAD is a two-dimensional. The Z, it has to be filled within the, I mean, you have to load the data from somewhere else. I hope you heard about this direct extraction method, data extraction method in data extraction in AutoCAD. I hope you know this. Correct? Everyone. I hope you know this. If you have a Excel data, is it a GIF file? See, you have a data, you have a block. Let's consider this, it's considered as like a block. This is like a block, this is like a block, this is a block, this is a block. So this block have XYZ coordinates, and these coordinates will be exported into an Excel document. And that Excel will link with the Dynamo, and that Dynamo will place the elements into the Revit. That's it. Simple. Can we do massing for topo surface using? Yeah, it's very easy. You can do that, Charilu. You can do that. Okay. And one more thing, for architecture and structure, there is a different set of a training. for MEP, there is a different set of training. Why? Because architect and structure people, they would play with geometries. They want to create something very beautiful. Okay, so if they want to create a structure, they want the civil guys wants to change the structure immediately. I mean, the pillar is not here. It should be changed by automatically by itself, and it should change the wall structure and everything by itself. We generally called as a generative design concept. Okay, still that is not up to that fruitful, the generative design concept, but still we can expect in future. Okay, fine. For architects, it is a dynamo geometry. You will be learning um, in the level 1 training. I mean, not the complete geometry. That is a different set of a training again. It is 40 hours excluding this. I mean, it's at 20 hours excluding this 40 hours. For architects and structure, it is total 60 hours training. Okay, fine. Anyways, well, do you have any other questions? Can I create a parametric family in Dynamo itself? Yes, you can create, but I don't suggest you to go with the family creations using Dynamo. Time consuming. Better you do go with a, for example, if it is a formula, I mean, if it's a formulatic families, yeah. Then I do suggest you go with create a family from Dynamo. Okay, fine. Anything else? If tomorrow demo is there, means please just yeah, you can use the same demo link to join. And if anybody interested to join a meet, to join this webinar, please do share the same link what you have received today. Okay, the same link is going to be used for tomorrow demo also. Okay, fine. So anyone have any questions? Let me go through with all the questions. Can you show the animation that you said earlier? Oh, animation is nothing but, let me, for example, I don't want to share this. Let me go with backup location. So 752 scripts. It's very hard to find that script, man. Okay, fine. I'll explain you the dynamic simulation, the same one which I do generally teach that in the training program. Okay, let's say change this to the periodic. Yep. Okay, so this is what this is automating. I mean, this is rotating by itself. This is just a basic example. It is rotating every half second. So if I change this to 2000 milliseconds, after 2 seconds, it will turn. After 2 seconds, it will rotate again. After 2 seconds, it will rotate again. So where is the data to rotate this? Actually, to rotate a geometry, there is a node called geometry.rotate, and you have to connect a number. So the number should be the flexible number. I mean, it should be the keep on changing. The number should keep on change. So where I have connected this, the number to here. If you see that 7225, 7230. See, the number is keep on changing, and the number has connected to the degrees here. That is the reason which is rotating. That's it. Simple logic. It's simple logic. Okay. If you look it into the different sort of in a mirror array, it's very hard to create an animation. Very easy. Trust me, you're thoroughly going to enjoy the entire training, and I don't leave even a single concept. Okay. Mostly, I think you have received this. What Dynamo course outline. I have hidden a lot of concepts in it, and you are going to learn many strategies on this. Since why I'm not putting this the outline, because most of the people are copying my content. I have seen the same guy. It's my own terminology. I have seen there is a company in Delhi. There is a training institute in Delhi. They're copying the same content. I was trying to reach the guy, but he's not responding. So he blocked my number also. It's a copyright violation. Someone cannot use my code, cannot use my entire thing, but still he didn't remove that. I don't know. Fine. Anyways, okay. So that is the reason most of the content is not explained in the course outline. The key concept only mentioned in that. Okay. But when it comes to the training, you're going to learn a lot. If you have a time, go and read this reviews on Google. Then you'll come through and read my recommendations on my LinkedIn too. Okay, fine. Anyone have any questions? I think Dhanabal and you are clear with this. Since I cannot explain the script here, but I'm gonna explain the same script, or we have another scripts like wall clock, like a robot, or whatever it is. We're going to discuss on that training part. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone have any questions? See here, I'm not to present anything. I just want to clear something which is in your mind. What is a dynamo and why you have to go with, and what is career of it, and what is the scope in future, salary thing, and we are here to place you in the companies. I'm working on scan to BIM projects. Yes, of course, Dhanabalan, but still, to be frank, there are very limited resources to play with scan to BIM projects, Dhanabalan. Okay, so still you can use it. I mean, you can expect in future, maybe after 1 year, you can work on, you can use on scan to BIM projects. There are many, let's say, let me show you that in YouTube. In YouTube, if you type scan to BIM and Dynamo, if I type, I'm sorry, Dynamo, hey, that's my Dynamo. Okay, so 3D laser scanning and scan to BIM, free Dynamo scripts. What is scan to BIM? Scan to BIM tutorial. You have a, yeah, I have seen this recently. Let's say you have a mesh, you have a scan to BIM, you have a model here. So from this model, you will be converting that into the mesh. You'll be converting that into the mesh, and that mesh will be loaded into the Dynamo. Okay. See, when I open this, it's going to convert that into the, it's connecting the mesh. File path, load mesh. I'm loading the mesh and it's getting everything into it. And I would like to read the lines of this. There are many notes here. I don't want to confuse it. By the end, see, you started getting a lines. Now, once you get the line, you can convert these lines into a walls. You can convert these lines into the walls, and that walls, I mean, you can, of course, there is some sort of a thing. I mean, uh, you have to refine it again. Okay, so that is possible. I don't say completely it's not useful at all. For now, we have very limited resources on scan to BIM. You can get the pipes also, you can get the trays also, you can convert the lines into the trays or pipes, whatever it is. You can easily get it. No worries. Anyone have any other questions? I hope I didn't waste your time. Correct? Is it? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not able to hear you. Just
Am I audible, Kumar?
oh, this guy is calling me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me. Hmm? Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. How it is helpful for documentation? Nice question. I was expecting this. For example, you have a like you have a in, in a floor plan you have a fire alarm devices. Let's say you have a 150 fire alarm devices. So you have named it like FA1, FA2, FA3, FA4, FA5, and an engineer has come. You have assigned all the names for all the 50 floors, and the second floor it should start with a 151, 152, 153, 154, and the third floor 301, 302, 300, 304. Now the engineer has come and asked you to place elements, few more fire alarm devices, or remove some elements. You have to rework on the entire elements structure. Am I right or no? Tell me how many of you done this before. These things can be automated easily with help of this. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand now, guys? So one of a documentation example. And second thing, if you have a tags, how do you place the tags with it? And if you have any clashes, and how do you exactly the manager can see where the clash is in a particular place. So everything you can automate. If there is a manual process, you can automate it. If there is no such a manual process, you cannot automate it. Clear, guys? Guys, I can see the count of 40. Where 100, where 40? Of course, it's too lengthy. I know it. Okay. Yeah.
Hi,
Yes, Ramarao.
actually, I have a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how to integrate with facility management software with this?
Give me an example. What kind of a software? Kobe.
No, any facility management as a final use, the end user
Hmm.
always works with facility management, right?
Hmm. Correct.
So how to integrate? Yeah, with this data
So
with a facility management.
this is a very friendly tool, to be frank, compared to the facility management. You can extract an information and you can see generally for facility. Um, Better I have to explain this. We'll have an additional call in personal on this in person because I
Sure.
don't have that example to show. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and that is a very lengthy answer. I cannot explain you. But
No
the
issues. You
the
can
real
call
fact
me. Yes.
is, the real fact is most of the people use this Dynamo for the facility management itself. Clear?
Yeah, that is the reason I use. I understand that, but how to use you? If you tell
From the
that as
day
a
one,
business process,
from the day
that
one,
will,
from the day two, day three, you will be playing with the facility management scripts only. Understand?
okay.
You'll
Yeah.
definitely feel that, oh, this is the reason. Okay, this is how you can extract it. Okay, because I'll tell you one thing, to be frank. For example, the parameters like what you have for the facility management, for the facility people, they need more parameters, they need more value to be out from the a model. But this is not the property palette, this is not the general properties palette for the BIM developer. There is an another properties palette. This is the properties palette. This is the actual properties palette that only a BIM developer can see and the person can understand. Understand? So for example,
Yeah.
I can see the parameters here and parameters contains only one value. I'll just go to the parameters. So again, I can see some sort of a width or whatever. I'll just go to the width. And when I click on that, the 400 value is displaying here. But for the same parameter, we have a number of content here. There's a number of content here. Correct. There are many values are. Even you can extract this. I mean, the parameter doesn't have any value. Yes, it has a value. If not, the image doesn't have system name. Let's go and click on parameters. The system name has value? No, it doesn't have any value. See, the system name, it doesn't have any value. So that is the reason which is saying false. Now you can filter wherever there is no data, you have to fill some value over there, or the costing part, or whatever, something, anything else. It has to set different values to it. How do you find this? By using this, you can find a different stuff, and you can automate many things. This is just a basic example. You can do a lot. Clear? Fine.
Okay.
Anyone? Any
Yeah.
other questions?
Have a separate call if
Sure.
on this more. Okay.
Sure. Anyhow, you will be learning in this training. No worries. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
An-
Thank you.
Any questions? Or shall we leave? And no questions? Okay, fine. Since it's already like 10:45, it's been around like across 2 hours, 120 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this training. I mean this demo, just a webinar. Only my concern is if I could help you out uh, by taking a wrong step in your career path, okay, that would be I'd be really happy. Okay, so don't take any wrong steps. If you'd like to learn in a way, learn in a process. Don't nothing hurry. Okay, don't be in hurry and don't waste your time and don't lose the confidence and don't scare at on this kind of technologies. It's um, very important. This is your time. You're about to save your time in future. Okay, so thank you so much for attending the demo. It's not especially not for the people who have already enrolled for this training program. They just want to know how the training is going to be. Okay, for them also I haven't taken any demo, so that is the reason this is the one. Okay, So I hope I'm expecting a few of you people into my training. I don't know who is going to be. Okay. Now I received around like 10-15 people request, but still I'm expecting a lot. Okay. Let's rock the show. And by the end of the training, you are going to be Dynamo expert, and it's my promise. Clear? Clear, guys? Clear, everyone? Training
Yes.
fee. Yeah, training fee. Can you please text me on my WhatsApp, Ashok? Okay, fine. Any other questions? Anyone have any other questions? I'll be there. I think you may people can leave if anyone have any questions. I'll be here till next 10-15 minutes, and I may also leave. Thank you for attending. Thanks everyone. Thank you.